folks, welcome back to Schedule 1, and let's just have a little look at what we've got going on here. If we grab those, hopefully they'll do a full batch then. Maybe if we take those 12 off, wondering if we could throw those together. That wasn't what I meant to do. Because of, brain. It's early. And I haven't had caffeine yet, so let's get mixing. I'll run this one through and then we can take the kind of random bits of mixer and maybe they'll get used up at some point. Have we even got spare storage to throw them in at this point? We've got some spare storage. Oh, I did have stuff on me. Okay. That was kind of weird. Where are you, desperate weird person? I'm assuming they're going to appear at the door. Hello, desperate weird person. Ah, it was Mick. Put it in there. Mix that. Grab that. And we must have a part thing of Viagra somewhere. Maybe not. Okay. We could do with taking a trip to see Mick actually in the morning to sell those. So, yeah. And we could throw that stuff in there. You can grab that and they will be ready to go in the morning. Job's good. I think we're quite kind of backed up with product. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go sleep and we will make progress. I think actually, yeah, today, maybe we didn't want to give Mick that. That was maybe a rookie mistake. Because we wanted Mick to be happy to experiment with our thing we were going to test, which was to get Mick high before we did a deal with him. So, damn it. Because we have a lot of stuff to sell to young Michael. And now he's probably not going to be interested. Yeah. Oh well. We will test that another time. But he seems to be in a pretty good mood. So let's go grab all of the pistolas. Of which we have a lot. So, let's clear our inventory. There we go. Mickey, don't ask where I got them from, okay? It's from a totally legitimate source. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see if we can push it up a little bit on this one. Yep, nice. 9 grand. Now. Oh, let's go get my skateboard back. Because we're going to have to go to the retail property realtor. Not a fake tour, a real tour. Gentlemen. Let's just check in here. Gosh. So much monies. We are indeed rather wealthy. For now. That is about to change. Meg, I'm kind of busy at the moment, but yes. Ray. Okay, so we want a business. We actually need 10 grand for the post office. So there's a cash point nearby in the hardware store. And we pay 5 grand in at the moment. We can. I don't know what's going to be quicker to do. Let's just spam the button. Yeah, that's quicker. Deposit. Okay, so we've now got 10 grand in the bank. And we've still got a couple of grand spare cash, which is nice. And we've got the 2 grand laundering, so... no. Let's purchase a business. I would like to purchase the post office. Yes. Which is going to up our laundering now by another 4 grand. So we'll be able to do 6 grand a day if we keep things topped up, which is cool. Yes. So I guess the question that I asked in the last video was about whether we stick with being friendly with the cartel or not. That's some me level graffiti there. And I'm still kind of torn as to whether I want to take them on or not yet. Let's check on our dealers. We don't have them particularly loaded up at the moment. Molly could do with some more product. So let's grab that quickly and let's grab some jars of that. I don't think we've got much processed meth at the moment, but she was headed that way. I'll take the cash, please, and I'll give you those. Benji is okay. What we could do is go and getting the cash. Let's go do that. We'll also check on the sweatshop. Bosh. Benji, are you home, Benji? You are. No, I don't need that. I need the monies. Thank you. And we're back up to 6 grand. Nice. We should probably check on wages as well. But I think this is going to be still pretty well stocked. That's got space, and because of our lack of space over at the bungalow, I'm going to leave that there. Have we got that? I think we have. Let's say yes. Yeah, because of the lack of space at the bungalow, I think we should probably go get the post office laundry now we've got more cash, actually. That would make more sense. Now we can launder a lot more cash. We can start to make progress. And I think that's going to put us in a better position. So we're still a ways from the shotgun, I think. But I am curious if the revolver is any good. But we have to buy those, obviously. We can't just steal them from the Rozzers. So we will also want to be arming our dealers, and that we can just give them, because of the way that attacks on dealers work. We can do that just by giving them an empty revolver, or not empty revolver, empty gun from one of the police, or a full gun from one of the police. All it for suspension of disbelief or hello. Hey, Jim. Here's my post office. I am a postman. Unless you modify the game, there are mods that actually make them happen in the game, I believe. But the deals happen, not the deals, the attacks don't happen in the world. They are like a statistical thing. And so if you give your dealer a gun, whether it has ammo or not, changes the odds of them succeeding in being attacked. Let's go get ourselves sorted for our dealing work to avoid the Rozzers. Yeah, mods actually look quite interesting in this game, so. But I have not used any yet. It doesn't have native mod support, but it looks like it's fairly easy to add in. And yeah, there's some fairly basic mods that add features that are coming to the game anyway, so that's kind of cool. So we need a bit more California fuel, which I think we've got over here. Yep. That. Maybe a bit more meh. Cleared out the shelves, okay. Fair enough. Well, hopefully, actually we've not had many orders for meth, so we could be okay. We might need to reduce the price of that a little bit. Basically a little high. See what I did there. So let's drop it down a little bit, get people interested in that and get them hooked on the product, obviously, you know. That's the name of the game, obviously. Well, it's not, it's Schedule 1, but, you know. The dad jokes are never ending. I'm not sure what our next target is. Maybe we keep focus on. I can't wait for them to open the range. I think that's going to be really cool. Maybe we focus on laundry for now, so that we can turn cash into usable money. I think that might be a good idea. I've not really done a huge amount with the storage unit, and the storage unit is cheaper now, and I think it has a decent amount of work. I mean, we could move out of the sweatshop into the storage unit, and I don't know. Okay, I decided to skip a bit of time. We've got a few more deals stacked up as well, so let's get to work, shall we? I need to remember where all of my products are. But yeah, I figured we'd just jump ahead and then do the dealing. So we not got one back there? Nope, we have not. Okay. That's good. There was a cop car on that corner earlier while I was loitering. So, and obviously American police do not like loitering. So yeah. I thought we had Highland Range as one. Behind Highland Range, yeah. Oh, I am a little bit premature. I guess it's because I just saw one of them waiting for me. Chop, chop, love. Come on. I'll make it not obvious at all that we're doing anything dodgy back here. By just sitting with my torch on, waiting for you to appear. You are late. Mick. Mick, you're late, buddy. Alright, let's come back. We'll go do some of the other deals for people who are actually here. So, Bosch. Jesse. Keith, always with the last minute deal. Oh, that was Mick walking down there then. Bosch. Geraldine. 3, yes. I've got barber shop. Bugger. Hate that one. Don't we all hate? Let's see if Mick's made it now before we go further up the map. There he is. About time, fella. Now that we don't need to attempt to sell him loads of stuff, I won't worry about holding out and dealing to him. We'll try that experiment another day. The older stay facing away from the Rozzers because they can't see you as well. Where are we now? Westbridge is the closest one, so go through here. Yep. Through that door. I'm really confused. I've got my Wi-Fi adapter just sat behind my monitor, and it's flashing a blue light at me, and it keeps making me think that there's a police car on the edge of the screen, which is really confusing when you're playing this game, where the police is such a prominent feature. Construction site, Western Wall, we've done, so just the 2 construction site ones. We are back up to 5 grand, nice. We could probably do with paying a little bit of cash in to order some supplies for the mixing. Let's do that because we're near a cash point. Should be enough. Should give us a little bit of flexibility still because we've still got a few days left before it resets. Done. Alright, let's go. I know we don't need to be here to place an order. We should check on all the wages as well. Alright. Deliveries. Brain, think. Cuke. Make a bean. Vigor, isn't it? Okay. Right. Deliveries. Let's do 100. 100. Good. Insufficient funds. Actually need 1,500 in the bank for that, so let's go to the cash point. Charge. And then we'll go sleep, actually. And then if I need to get baggies, I can just buy those. Maybe we could just nip in. Actually, let's just go in to... Yeah. Does Oscar sell? No. Oh, he does. So I can get 60 baggies in there. I'm also curious. I'm not going to buy it yet. So the revolver is $1,000. The M1911 is $2,500. Okay. Might look up some of the stats of some of the guns. Now we sleep. Sleep. You know. Wandering done. So let's go top that up. Keep that rolling. Post office has probably got a bit longer to go on it. But we made a decent amount of cash in one night's worth of dealing. I guess it actually, some of it was from the dealers, but you know. Yeah, maybe actually a decent chunk of that was from the dealers. Right, let's check wages for everyone. Yep. Everyone needs paying. I only put in. Good. I don't remember. Ah, there. Okay. Bosh. I think we're just backed up on. I know we're waiting for stuff for that. But we've got so much product, I don't think we need to worry about... I'm just going to start doing deals earlier in the day as well. We've got so much product that I don't think we need to worry too much about being backed up on production. The drying is drying, I guess. Ah, no, they're putting stuff through the drying, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. We might have some better quality. Yeah, we've got some premium quality going through now. Cool. So they're doing their thing. We essentially now just need to wait for stuff to happen, I think, until I decide to tackle the cartel. Let's get a few more shelves. Oh yeah, Dan. I'd like storage. Large storage, please. Because the old bungalow is a little bit cluttered. Hopefully that order from the gas station will turn up shortly. Could be rather good. Because I'm using them, I can just put them there. Still gives us plenty of space. They are fully stocked, so next to the barber shop. I wonder if the Rosses are out or not. We do our daylight dealings. Never good. Stealthiness, Austin, stealthiness. But no Rozzers waiting, watching, so not so bad, I guess. Is there anyone at the piss hut we can deal with? No. I got the stuff. You good, man? We're good. I think the post office should be done soon, so let's roll around there. I saw a really cool video this week. I can't remember exactly when. 2 minutes. Where someone had set up, because some of this space you can use, and someone had set up a Coke production factory in Taco Ticklers. And they had like everything in there, their bed, the lot. It was really kind of cool. 30 seconds. We'll wait and we'll reload. No, let's go get some more cash. Then we'll come back and put more cash in there. Yeah, they had like a full operation in there. It was small, obviously, but there is a space behind Taco Ticklers that you can set stuff up in. It was kind of cool. Obviously, you need to buy Taco Ticklers, so it's quite expensive for the amount of space that you get, but I thought it was cool. And yeah, we're not getting our bonuses, but we're getting stuff done quicker. So, Peter, yes. Now, at the North Waterfront. I don't know if it's better to just do this or stack them up all at night, but you know, gives us something to do, and we can. Oh, sorry, Pete. But he's happy. So, we can now go put nearly 2.5 grand in. The more deals, if we can get some of these sneaky deals, then we can put even more in. Basically, we'll just put all of the cash that we've got into the post office. And I was kidding, having a post office bank account. A post office account. It wasn't a bank, was it? But you know what I mean. Post office savings account. That was probably a UK specific thing. If I do those two as well, we'll have even more. Alright. Let's do those two, then we'll pay it in. Yeah. Off waterfront, Aldwoodwig, behind the pawn shop. I'll be down here. That go through? No. Next to bar. Okay, let's get these done quickly. We've got a couple of minutes. Done. I don't know what's better. So someone will know. I'm not sure what the percentage are as to the speedy deal or the curfew bonus. But anyway, we're getting stuff done quick, which is good. Get there in 2 minutes. I think we can. And that will let us fill up the post office, which is perfect. Because post office takes $4 grand, so. Awesome. Right, let's go do that, and then we'll go do anything else. Kathy, yes, but you can be a late night deal. The late night deals will be in the next video. Right, let's get to the post office. Gotta pay my money in before it shuts. Bosh. So that will get us in a position where we can start thinking about buying another business. And it's made a big difference already being able to launder 3 times as much cash. We'll head down to the bungalow because we could do with restocking now. And I don't know how many more deals we're going to get because we've done quite a few today, but anyway. That's going to be it for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button, and I'll see you next time.